So I think women and minorities often have a harder time reaching top corporate leadership jobs because success in business isn't based only on ability to work hard. I think a lot of advancement depends on relationships, mentorships, and visibility. For a long time, leadership positions were mostly held by white men. So, that's just always kind of been seen as like the cookie cutter kind of corporate leadership roles. It just kind of is like the stereotype or the bias that has kind of been built on that. Um, so that doesn't always happen, intentionally, but it still affects who gets opportunities and who doesn't. There also there's also the issue of unconscious bias. Certain traits like confidence or assertiveness are sometimes viewed differently, depending on who shows them. A man may be seen as strong and decisive, while a woman showing the same behavior might be seen as aggressive. Just it's kind of crazy that having the same traits, just simply being a different gender, can be viewed that way. But unfortunately, that's kind of how our society is. A man may you know have a lot more confidence, um, and a woman who has a lot more confidence than usual. And I mean by that, maybe, one of them is portrayed as, just being confident. The other one's portrayed as having an ego. Just crazy how society works. And, um, you know, so I do think things will get better, but gradually. Companies are, realizing, diverse leadership actually helps performance, because different perspectives lead to better decisions. Having different people with different insight who don't think the same as you, who don't act the same as you, tend to have different views than you, and could have a different input and could help you in the long run. Um, so younger generations also care more about fairness and representation. I would say there's a lot more call for equality and being fair and equal pay and equal opportunity, and so uh, I would say that remote work and more transparent evaluation systems may also help, because performance can be measured more objectively instead of in the office. Simply by looking at statistically who is doing better at their job,